I don't actually have my blocks with me at the moment, so I'm just using cushions instead of blocks. But yeah, just hang on for a few more minutes. And if no one else joins, we'll just make a start because it's already gone past. So okay, let me just, I think we're just going to start because it's 3 minutes past. So if anyone else joins, they can just join in halfway or whatever. Okay, so we're going to initially coming to a comfortable cross-legged position. If you want to prop yourself up on a cushion, feel free to. We're just going to begin by placing our hands onto our knees, palms facing down, sitting up nice and tall, out of the waist, up through the crown of the head, creating space in our body, and just coming into yourself, into this space. Leaving everything outside of this practice aside, and just beginning to observe how you feel today. Deepening the breath slightly as you inhale, drawing the energy up all the way through to out of the crown of your head, and as you exhale, drawing the energy down into the earth, grounding yourself. And then we'll just place one hand over our heart, one hand over our belly, and beginning to connect into the space where our baby is growing. Becoming aware that each breath you take, you're also breathing for your baby. And just perhaps taking a moment here to send a message down to them, inviting them into this practice with you. And then slowly drawing the hands to the heart center in prayer. And we'll just take a moment to set an intention for your practice today. Perhaps you feel like you need to receive some energy or perhaps some peace. And just allow that word or that phrase to just permeate through your whole body. And then slowly placing the hands back down to the knees. We'll begin with a little bit of breath work to just calm our central nervous system. So we're going to begin with Nadi Shodhana, which is alternate nostril breathing. So bring the right hand up to our face, the two peace fingers resting over the brow center, thumb on the right nostril, ring finger on the left nostril. Begin by taking an inhale and exhale through both nostrils. And then closing the right nostril, inhale left for 2, 3, 4, 5, closing left, exhale right for 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale right for 2, 3, 4, 5. Close right, exhale left for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now continuing on your own for a few rounds, counting to your own breath, your own natural rhythm. And then finishing the breath, but with the exhale through the left nostril to complete with the round that you were on in your own time. And when you've finished, just coming to place both hands back down to the knees, coming back to a natural breath. Lovely. Slowly blinking the eyes open. We'll begin to warm our bodies up a little bit. So we're going to begin by stretching from side to side. So coming from side to side with our arms, stretching through the side body. Connecting the movement to the breath. And then coming over to the right side, left arm stretches up and over. Feel that left bone connected to the ground as you stretch that left hand over to the right side. And then we're going to make 3 big arm circles with our arms. So as we exhale, draw the arm back and down. And as we inhale, coming up and forward. Exhale it back and down. Inhale, up and forward. One more time. Coming back into the side stretch. Take a big inhale here. And then as we exhale, gently placing that left hand on the right knee and twisting around, bringing your right hand to the back of your sacrum. Inhaling, lengthening up through the waist as we exhale, twisting. And then gently stretch that right arm out behind you as if you're trying to grab onto something on the wall behind you. Take a big inhale, stretching the arm up over your head as if you're drawing a big line over the ceiling, and bring the right hand down to your left knee. Drop the head, drop the shoulders, and just slowly swaying from side to side here. On the next inhale, draw your hands up towards your face, coming into eagle arms with your hands, trying to bring your fingertips in line as much as you can. Draw the elbows away from your body. As you inhale, lift the chest, draw the elbows up towards the sky. As we exhale, draw the elbows in and tuck the chin in towards your chest. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale, coming back up to center. As we exhale, release the hands back down to the knees. Uncross the arms. Circle the arms up to the sky. And then on the exhale, bring the hands by the ears. Inhale, open the chest, lift the chin up slightly. And then as we exhale, tuck the chin and draw the elbows in towards each other. Inhale to open out. Exhale to draw back in. One more time. Inhale to open. Exhale to draw back in, bringing the hands back to heart center. We're going to inhale, circle the arms up to the sky. And as we exhale, draw the hands back down the center line, cleaning the slate. And then we're going to bring the hands out to the side and begin with our lateral stretch again. So just moving from side to side. Again, connecting the movement to the breath even. And then coming over to the left side this time, right arm stretches up and over. Find that right seat bone connected to the earth as you stretch that right fingertip over to the left side. And then taking an inhale together here, as we exhale, circle the arm down and back. And as we inhale, up and forward. 2 more times. Opening up through the shoulder blades. Oh, that's better. I can see you now. It was dark for a minute. And then stretching over to that left side once again. And then slowly on the exhale, bringing your right hand down to your left knee, coming into a twist, sliding that left hand down, round to your lower back. Inhale, lengthening through the crown of your head as you exhale, twist. And then drawing that left arm up behind you as if you're trying to grab onto something behind you. Inhale, circle the arm all the way up to the sky as we exhale, circling it down to the right knee. Drop the head, drop the shoulders. Softening here, releasing any tension in the neck and shoulders. Inhale, slowly drawing the hands together, coming to our eagle arms once again. Drawing those fingertips as close together as we can, in line as we can. Draw the elbows away from us. Inhale to rise up to the ceiling. As we exhale, drawing in towards our heart. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, drawing back in. Inhale to rise. Exhale, coming back to center, release the hands down to the knees. Untwist the arms, inhale, circling up towards the sky. As we exhale, bending the elbows, bringing the hands towards the ears once more. Hello, doggy. Inhale, open the chest. Lift the chin up slightly. As we exhale, tuck the chin, drawing the elbows into touch. Inhale to open, fill the chest, fill the lungs. As we exhale, draw back in. Inhale, opening out one last time. Exhale, draw the hands to our heart center. Inhale, circle the arms up to the sky. As we exhale, drawing our hands back into our hearts. Okay, so we're going to come to all fours now. So just sliding any props that you're using away from you. And we're going to bring our hands so that they're stacked underneath our shoulders and knees underneath our hips. And making sure that the spine is nice and neutral. So we don't want to have a dip in the lower back. We want to keep the pelvis slightly tucked, hugging your baby in and up. Neck is nice and straight. And we're going to inhale, lift the right arm and the left leg, hugging your baby in and up as you do this. Lovely, lovely. I'm just going to put a light on because it's a little bit dark. Hold here, take a big inhale. And then as we exhale, draw the elbow towards the knee. That's it. Inhale to stretch back out. Exhale, drawing back in. One more time. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to draw back in. Lovely. Inhale to lengthen the arm and leg back up again. And then exhale, drop the hand and leg down. Now we're going to inhale, stretch the same arm and leg once again. And we're going to draw that right arm towards the right side and the leg towards the left. So we're creating a diagonal with our arm and leg. Lovely. Inhale here. And then as we exhale, we're going to tap the ground with our foot and our hand. Inhale to rise. Exhale, tap. Inhale to rise. Exhale, tap. Lovely. Inhale, coming back up, straightening the arm and leg. Exhale to draw back into our tabletop. We're going to do the same on the other side. Inhale, stretch the left leg and the right arm. Sorry, left arm, right leg in opposite directions. Lovely. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, drawing the elbow to knee. Inhale to stretch out. Exhale, draw it back in. Inhale to lengthen. Last one, exhale. Inhale, hold it here. Exhale to lower it back down. And then inhale, stretch the same arm and leg and draw that arm and leg on the diagonal. Inhaling here, exhale, tapping down. Inhale to rise, engage in your core, hugging your baby in and up. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise, straightening the arm and leg. As we exhale, drawing them back into our tabletop position. Lovely, well done. And then we're just going to walk the knees back a couple of inches, making sure our fingertips are nice and spread. Imagine that you're pressing the ground away from you with your arms. So you're creating a little curve in the upper back. Take an inhale here. And then as we exhale, keeping the elbows in towards us, we're going to lower down into a little mini push-up. Inhale to rise up, press the ground away from you. Exhale to draw back down. Inhale to rise, pressing that one more time. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise, and then exhale. We're going to start to make little hip circles. So circling the hips back round and then up and forward on the inhale. As we exhale, circling towards our heels. And as we inhale, circling up towards our hands. Exhale. Inhale, lovely. And then changing directions. Exhale. Inhale, coming up to the top. Do a couple more rounds. Just really feeling into your body. Lovely. Coming back to center. Draw the big toes so that they're touching each other and draw the knees out to the width of the mat. Take a big inhale here. And as we exhale, draw the hips onto their heels and surrender our forehead down to the mat, coming into our child's pose. Lovely. Take a big inhale through the nose and let out a big sigh through the mouth. Letting go of any tension that you're holding on to. Take one more time. Take a big inhale, biggest inhale you've done today. And exhale it out. Lovely. Taking a few more breaths here, just allowing your whole body to surrender down to the earth. As you inhale, slowly push yourself up with your hands and draw your knees in back into tabletop position. Lovely. And then we're going to tuck the toes. Take a big inhale here and push ourselves up back into our downward facing dog. Mommy. Yeah, so we're going to bend the knees one at a time. Yes, you can. Bending the knees one at a time. Just waking up the body as it's our first down dog of the day. Breathing into any tension and then coming to a stillness in our downward facing dog. Spreading the fingertips, draw the shoulders away from the ears, so try to externally rotate those shoulder blades. You can take a little bend in the knees if you want to, drawing those hips a little bit more towards the sky. Lovely. And then on the next inhale, we're going to raise that right leg off the ground, coming into a three-legged dog. And as we exhale, drawing the knees in towards the chest, step it forward. Inhale to rise up into crescent lunge. So the back heel is off the ground. As we exhale, we're going to cactus the arms and take a little dip. So as we inhale, rise, stretch the arms up, straighten the leg. And as we exhale, lower down. Inhale to rise, opening up through the chest. Exhale to lower. And then holding here. Breathing into the chest. On the next inhale, stretch the arms up to the sky. And as we exhale, float the hands back down so that they're in between the foot. Drop that back knee, untuck that back toe. Inhale, rising up into a low lunge. And then grabbing hold of the left wrist with your right hand, and we're going to lean over to the right side. So pulling that left arm over to the right side. creating a little side body stretch and stretching out our left hip flexors. Breathing into it, staying connected to the breath. Lovely. Inhale, release the hand coming back to center. As we exhale, lower the hands down. Untuck that back toe, lift the back knee. Step back into our downward facing dog. Just taking a few breaths here. On the next inhale, raise that left leg off the ground, coming into our three-legged dog. And then the exhale, slowly step it forward. Inhale, circle the arms up to rise into our crescent lunge. And as we exhale, cactus the arms down, lowering our back knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to lower. Lovely. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower, holding it here. Breathe into the chest. Opening up through the chest, through the lungs, through the heart center. As we inhale, stretch the arms up to the sky. As we exhale, float the hands back down to the mat. Drop the back knee, untap the back toe. Inhale, rising up into our low lunge. And then grabbing that right wrist, leaning over to the left side. Stretching through that right psoas muscle. Breathing here. Lovely. Inhale, release the hand. As we exhale, float the hands back down. Lift that, untap that back toe, lift that back knee. Step back into our downward facing dog. Lovely. And from here, we're slowly going to walk the feet forward, one by one, coming into our forward fold. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins halfway with a straight spine. And then exhale, fold it back down. I'll do this one more time. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, we're going to circle the arms all the way up to the sky. And as we exhale, release the hands down to the heart center in prayer. Bringing the hands out by our sides now. Making sure the feet are at hip distance. Feet are parallel and tucking the tailbone slightly. We're going to bend the knees and bring our hands onto our shins. Onto our thighs. And we're going to do a little standing cat and cow. So as we inhale, we're going to draw the chest forward, lift the chin, slide the hands back. And as we exhale, slide the hands towards the knees, tucking the chin and hugging the baby in. Inhale here. Exhale. Just finding your own natural rhythm. A few more rounds. Trying to find the fluidity in your practice. Lovely. Lovely. And then inhale, straighten the knees, bring the hands back by your sides. And now we're going to move it through a flowing, so we're going to be doing like a side body stretch into a forward fold. So we're going to inhale, reach the left arm up towards the sky, bring the right hand to the right hip and lean over to the right side. Exhale. Sorry, I'll start again because we can start from the beginning because we want to make sure the movement's like fluid. So bringing the hands just onto the lower part of the hips. Inhale, reach that left arm up to the right side. Exhale, bring the hand back down and float the hands back by the backs of your legs all the way down to the ground. Exhale. Inhale to rise. Exhale, right arm comes over to the left side. Inhale, circle it back down towards the hips. Exhale, forward fold. Sliding those hands down the back of your legs. Inhale, sliding the hands back up. Exhale, leaning over to your right side. Inhale, float the hands back down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sliding the hands back up. Exhale, leaning over to the left. Inhale, floating the hand back down. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, sliding back up. Exhale, leaning over to your right. Inhale, float the hand back down. Exhale, coming back into your forward fold. And then holding here for a few breaths. Lovely. Warming up a bit now. Okay, lovely. As we inhale, we're slowly going to slide the hands back up, coming back to standing back into our mountain pose and coming to the top of the mat if you've moved position. So just making sure that our feet are at hip distance once again. Feet are parallel. And we're going to step back with the left leg, making sure the left foot is at 45 degrees. And we're going to bring the right hand onto the lower back, palm facing outwards. Drawing that right hip. Are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah. Sorry, I thought you had just stopped for a minute and you were looking, because I can't see your legs. Right? So we're going to draw the right hip back and the left hip forward. Inhale, stretch that left arm up towards the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to pivot forward from the hips, coming over that right leg, just coming halfway. Inhale to rise. Exhale, float back down. Inhale to rise. Now reach both arms up, and as we exhale, folding over that right leg. If you want to use any props that you're using either side of your hands to create a little bit more length in your arms, you're welcome to do so. Trying to draw that chest forward, lifting, drawing through the heart rather than curving the spine. As we inhale, we're going to stretch the arms up, and then exhale, release the hands down by the sides. And now we're going to grab onto whatever prop we're using. I'm using a cushion today because I don't have anything else. We're going to grab on to a prop and hold it with our hands either side of the prop. And we're going to imagine that this is our baby. So we're going to have the prop in front of us, and we're going to draw that left knee up towards the prop. Inhale here, and then as we exhale, we draw that left leg behind us and draw the hand down. So we're going to inhale, drawing the knee in, touching the cushion, and as we exhale to lower. So we're kind of mimicking putting the baby down in the cot and strengthening our pelvic and hip area. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Lovely. Inhale, we'll do one more. Exhale. I'm wobbling around all over the place today. And then just drop the block down. Step that left leg back carefully, straightening both legs. Inhale, stretch both arms in opposite directions now. Back foot is just pointing slightly forward. Lengthen the spine. And as we exhale, pivot forward from the hips, stretching towards that right hand. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, pivot forward once again. Inhale to center. Exhale, pivot, and then we're going to bring the right hand down, left arm up, coming into our triangle pose. So hand can either be on the top of the shin or on over the ankle, wherever you are today. Stretch those arms in opposite directions. Draw up the inner thighs, hug your baby in and up as you look up towards that left hand, or if that's too much of a strain on your neck, you can look out towards the side. Pressing the ground away from you with your feet to really kick the glutes in here. Take a big inhale, and then as we exhale, we're going to stretch that left arm over our head, coming into our extended side angle. So we're creating space through the side body here, making more space for our babies to grow. Inhale, come straighten that left arm up and come all the way up with the arms. And then as we exhale, we're going to bend into that right knee, Bring that right elbow onto the right knee and stretch that left arm up and over, coming into our extended side angle. Hold it here, breathe here, hugging your baby in and up. Breathing deeply into the chest. Inhale to rise up. Straighten that front leg. Exhale, release the hands down by the sides. And then we're going to turn that right foot in so that both feet are parallel. And we're going to turn the both heels in towards each other. So the toes are pointing outwards and the heels are pointing inwards. Inhale, stretch the arms up to the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to bend the knees and cactus the arms, coming into our goddess pose. We're going to move dynamically for a few rounds. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to rise. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. And then holding it here. And we're going to take little pulses here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Hold it here. Take a few breaths. And then we're going to stretch the arms out in opposite directions. And we're going to bend into that left knee and turn the right, straighten the front right leg and turn the heel upwards. And then we're going to change sides. So bending to that right knee, turn the left heel upwards. Inhale to center. Exhale, come over to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, lean over to the right. 1 more time on each side. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Turn those, bring the hands out down by the sides for a minute. And then just turn the toes in towards each other so that they're slightly turned in towards each other. We're going to tuck our tailbone. Inhale, lengthen the arms up towards the sky. And then as we exhale, we're going to come down into a forward fold. So stretching all the way down, bringing the hands down in front of us so that they're stacked underneath the shoulders. Now, if your spine is curving, come up onto some blocks or cushions with your hands. So we want to focus on really trying to create a nice straight spine here. Lovely. So try not to drop the neck down. Keep the head, tuck the chin in slightly, but so your neck is nice and in line with your spine. So your head isn't lifted up, your chin is tucked in slightly. So you've got a really straight spine. So just tuck your chin in a tiny bit more. That's it. Lovely. So inhale, draw the body forward from the chest. Lovely. Beautiful. Taking a few more breaths here. And then exhale, bringing your hands onto your hips. And as you inhale, coming up to rise slowly, keeping the chin tucked in to avoid any dizziness. Bring the hands out to your sides. And then we're going to turn the left foot towards the back of the mat. Maybe you want to turn the other way around so that your back's not to me. So you don't have to. And then we're going to draw that right hip forward and the left hip back. Bring the left hand to the base of your lower spine, palm facing outwards. Inhale, stretch that right arm up to the sky so the arm is by your ear. Exhale, pivoting forward from your hips with a straight spine, coming halfway down. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale to rise up, stretch both arms up to the sky. And then exhale, float the hands between the left foot, coming into our forward fold, into our pyramid pose. Again, using the props or blocks to lengthen your arms if you need to. Draw the heart forward, chin gently tucked in. Inhale, stretching the arms up to the sky. Exhale, step that right leg forward. Come and pick up your prop so that it's in between your hands once again. You got your imaginary baby once again. Okay, so this time right leg comes up, draw the knee towards the block. Inhale. As we exhale, stretch that leg back, draw the cushion down. Inhale, come to center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 2 more controlled movements. Very good. I'm finding it really hard. I'm wobbling today. Exhale. Lovely. Step it back, just drop the block down. Straighten that front leg. Stretch the arms in opposite directions. And then we're going to pivot from the hip. So looking over that left fingertip. Inhale here. As we exhale, pivot forward. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, lovely. Exhale, pivot it forward and then bring that left hand down over that left leg. Right arm stretches up towards the sky. Tuck the tailbone, press the ground away from you with your feet. Hugging your baby in and up as you draw those fingertips, stretching those arms out. Take a big inhale together here as we exhale, stretch that right arm up and over, palm facing downwards into our extended triangle. Again, creating space through the right side body now. Lovely. Straighten that right arm up towards the sky. Inhale to come up. Exhale, bending into that left knee now. Bring the left elbow to left knee and stretch that right arm up and over, coming into our extended side angle. So we're doing a lot of side body extensions in this class today. So it's quite energizing and really good to do a lot of side stretches during pregnancy to create that space in our bodies. Inhale to rise back up, straighten that left leg. Exhale, draw the hands in and draw that left foot inwards. And then turn the heels in towards each other, toes pointing out, setting up for our goddess once again. Inhale, stretch the arms up as we exhale, draw into our goddess. Inhale to rise. Exhale, lower. 3 more. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Exhale it down. And then holding here and pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Inhale to straighten up the legs, stretching those arms in opposite directions and then bend into that right side. Turn that left heel up. Inhale to center. Exhale. So it's sort of like a mini Skandasana we're doing here. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale. We do 1 more each side. Lovely. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release the hands down to the side. Turn the toes in towards each other so that they're slightly drawing inwards. Tuck the tailbone, lift the chest, extend the arms out towards the sky. Exhale, folding into our forward fold once again, using the blocks or the props if you need them. Draw the chest forward, lengthening up through the crown of the head, through the whole spine. As we exhale, folding a little bit deeper if you can, but keeping that spine lovely and straight. Lovely. Taking a few more breaths here. Well, we've finished our standing sequence for today. We're going to bring ourselves to the ground and slow it down a little bit. So on the next exhale, draw the hands in towards your hips. Tuck the chin, and as you inhale, slowly coming up to rise. Exhale, release the hands down by the sides. And then just heel toe the feet in towards each other. So coming into our standing mountain pose. Inhale, float the hands up. Exhale, fold it forward. And then we're going to come to kneeling. So just come right onto your knees. And we're going to come into like a modified child's pose now. So we're going to bring the left leg out to the side. The feet are parallel to the side of your mat or yourself. Inhale, stretch the arms up. As we exhale, leaning over to the left side, left palm facing upwards, right palm facing downwards. Look up towards that right palm. One more little side stretch here. Breathe into it. On the inhale, stretch both arms up, and then exhale, we're going to lower down into a modified child's pose. So stretching those fingertips out in front of you, lowering that forehead down to the ground. Slowly coming up to rise. Draw that left leg in and draw that right leg out to the side. We're doing the same on the other side now. Inhale, stretch both arms up to the sky. As we exhale, right arm comes down over the right leg, left arm stretches over to the right side. Breathing into it here. Lovely. Inhale, lengthen both arms up. And as we exhale, draw the hips towards the heels, stretch those fingers out in front of us to surrender the forehead down to the ground. As you inhale, slowly push yourself up to rise. Draw that right leg in. And then just bring the hands down to the ground for a moment. We're going to cross our calves over each other, slide our hands back and come onto our bottoms. And then bringing both legs out wide now, drawing the toes towards your face. We're going to draw that left leg in, bend that left knee and draw the sole of the foot inside of your right thigh. Place that right arm over the right leg, stretch the left arm up and over. Lovely. Inhale, straighten both arms up to the sky. And then as we exhale, right arm comes down to the left knee, left hand to the base of the spine. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, gently twisting over to the left side. Inhale, slowly untwisting, reaching both arms up. Exhale, float both arms down to the side. And then stretch that left leg out and draw that right leg in. And do the same on the other side. So place that left arm over the left shin, right arm stretches up and over, coming into a side body stretch. Lovely. Inhale to rise both arms up. As we exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand to the base of the spine. Inhale, lengthening. As we exhale, twisting over to the right side. Lovely. Inhale, slowly untwisting. As we exhale, bring both hands down to the side again. Stretch that right leg out, and just to even things off, we're just going to bring those hands out in front of us and gently walk the fingertips forward, pivoting from the hips, coming into a little gentle wide leg forward fold, seated. Close the eyes, just slowing the breath down, slowing the energy. Inhale to rise. Slide the hands back. And we're going to come to lie onto our left side. So just draw those legs together, keeping the knees bent. And we're going to stretch that left arm up underneath us. So we create a little pillow for our head to rest on. So the knees are bent, the feet are relaxed. And we're going to do a little bit of physio-based exercises here, which are really to strengthen the pelvis and the hips, because we have all this this hormone relaxin running through our bodies, and it does what it needs to do. But we're just doing these exercises just to keep a little bit of strength in this area to avoid any problems with our hips and pelvis post-pregnancy. So we're going to begin taking a big inhale. And as we exhale, we open the right knee up, keeping the foot touching the left. So as we inhale, we lower back down. Exhale to rise. Inhale to lower. Exhale, do 4 more. Moving slowly, mindfully. Lovely. Slowly drop that right knee back down. Relax for a moment here. And then we're going to straighten that right leg out now, keeping the foot relaxed, so the toes just gently tapping the ground. Draw the leg back ever so slightly, so we're getting into the side glutes here. And we're going to, on the exhale, raise the leg. On the inhale, lower. It's not a big movement. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 5 more. Lovely. Lovely. And then slowly on your last one, draw the knee back in, resting the legs on top of each other for a moment. And one last exercise that we're going to do. We're going to lift the leg so that it's parallel with the hip. So the whole leg is like parallel to the hip and in line with the hip and parallel to the ground. And we're going to imagine that we've got an imaginary coffee table in front and behind us. And on the exhale, we're going to draw the knee forward, sliding it over the imaginary coffee table. And on the inhale, we're going to slide the leg back, keeping the knee bent. Exhale, draw it forward. Lovely. Inhale, slide it back. Exhale. Inhale, 4 more. Lovely. Slowly drawing that right leg back down to rest, holding it here for a moment. And then we're going to straighten both legs now. We're going to bend the right knee and draw the sole of the foot behind the left leg, so the knee's up towards the sky. So we're just in a reclined tree pose now. Take a big inhale, relax the belly. And then as we exhale, draw the pelvic floor in and up, hugging your baby in and up. Inhale, slowly release, relax the belly, relax the pelvic floor. Exhale, drawing in and up. One more time. Inhale to release. Exhale to draw back in. Inhale to release. And then we're going to roll over, either roll over to the other side or switch sides, whatever you prefer. I'm going to switch sides just so I can see you, but you don't have to do the same with me. So stretching that right arm underneath you to create a little pillow for your head to rest on. Keeping the knees bent, using your hand in front of you to help you with your balance. Take an inhale here, relax everything. And then as we exhale, opening up that left knee into our clams. Inhale to relax. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale, 4 more. So keep the foot touching the other foot. So I couldn't see it before. So don't lift the foot off the ground, it's only the knee. So you're opening, so the feet stay together and the knee opens and closes back in. That's it. Lovely. Last one. Relaxing everything for a moment, taking a breath. And then stretching that left leg all the way out, letting the foot gently tap down to the ground. Inhale here, exhale to rise. Inhale here, drawing that leg back slightly, exhale. And you should feel the difference. When you draw the leg back, you should be able to feel that left side glute kicking in. Because if your leg is forward, you don't really feel anything. It's not really doing what we want to be doing. That's it. Four more. Lovely, slowly drawing that knee to rest on top of the whole leg resting on top of the other, taking a breath, and then doing our final round. So we bring that left leg so it's parallel to the ground, in line with our hip. On the exhale, slide the knee forward, coming over that imaginary table as we inhale, drawing the leg back. Exhale, lovely. Inhale. Exhale, trying to keep the movement nice and fluid. Very good. Lovely, and then slowly drawing those legs back down, straightening both legs out. Bend that top leg, draw the knee up towards the ceiling. Sole of the foot comes behind the right leg, coming into our reclined tree pose. Inhale, feel the belly rise. As we exhale, draw up the navel toward, hugging the baby in and up and drawing the pelvic floor as if you're drawing it up towards your belly button. Inhale to release. Exhale, hugging in and up. Inhale to release and relax. Exhale one last time. Just lost you for a moment there, but we were on the end anyway. So from here, we're going to come all the way onto our backs now, coming into our final Shavasana. So in the early stages of pregnancy, it's fine to be on your back completely. So it's nice to make the most of it whilst you can, because in the later stages, you need to be propped up or on your side. So let's just draw the legs to the width of the mat. Let the feet flop open to the side. Bring your palms facing upwards, arms slightly away from each other. Take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale it out through the mouth. One more time, deeply inhale through the nose and exhale it out through the mouth. Allowing your body to completely relax, completely surrendering down to the mat. Just allowing your body to reap all the benefits and the rewards for the hard work you've just done. Knowing that this posture is the most important of them all. This is where the magic happens and where the body begins to digest and rejuvenate. So I just want you to imagine as if you're bathing in a pool of white, healing light that is replenishing and rejuvenating each and every cell of your body, nurturing you and your baby. And as you sink into your final Shavasana, I'd like to read you a short poem. And it's called Chant of the Pregnant Goddess by Jana McCarthy. I am the mother of the moon, sister of the stars, child of the light in your eyes. I am powerful. The geometry of my shape shifts from gently curved lines to expanding circles. Earth, moon, stars, sun. I am powerful. I am strong. The tempo of my vibration quickens, increasing from butterfly wings to floundering fish, to beating drum, erupting volcano. The rhythm as old and constant as the cycles of the sun and the turns of the tides. I am powerful. I am strong. I am beautiful. I hold the hope of my ancestors, the knowledge of my time, the fate of my future. I am powerful. I am strong. I am beautiful. I am mother.
Other child. This. No, this is a baby.
If you wish to stay in your Shavasana for longer, then please feel free to do so. But I'll just talk you out of it if you want to come out. So just slowly deepening your breaths, becoming aware of your surroundings, aware of your body. Beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes as if you're waking up from a deep, replenishing sleep. Inhale, stretching your arms up over your head, giving your whole body a big stretch. And then as you exhale, draw your knees in towards your chest, gently rolling over to your left-hand side, keeping your eyes closed, and just taking a moment here to transition. In your own time, slowly pushing yourself up to a comfortable seated position, remaining with the eyes closed. Slowly drawing your hands to your heart center in prayer and bowing your head down. Just taking a moment to remember the intention that you set yourself at the beginning of your practice. And just inviting this intention into the day with you. And also taking a moment to honor your practice, honor yourself for showing up today and taking the time for you to connect with your baby, your mind, your body, and breath. And thank you for sharing this practice with me today. Namaste.